Hey guys, in this video we're going to compare the Qmobile Noir Z6 over here versus my Google Nexus 5, my daily driver phone over here, the Google Nexus 5. So let's compare it. So first of all, design wise, it's the world's slimmest phone over here. It's extremely thin, dangerously thin because you can even drop it and break it. And on the Nexus 5 we have some normal quality, thickness and size which fits the hand more good than this one over here, but this is a little bit sexy as compared to the Nexus 5. So but of course we don't get like slick wraps, long stickers or cases or fancy cases, stuff like we get on the Nexus 5 on the not on the Qmobile. So that's a fact to accept. So in Pakistan, it's like this device is available for 32,000 rupees, and this device is available for 38,000 rupees, and almost same kind of price, a little bit difference here. But if you are going to buy this phone, I would still recommend you to buy Nexus 5 because this device has Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean. That's one of the best reasons to consider Nexus 5, because Nexus 5 is a pure Android. It will give you the latest Android version faster than any other mobile maker, because my Nexus 5 is on Android 4.4.4 for about like 2 months from now, and even my Galaxy S5 and my Sony Xperia Z2 are still on the 4.4.2. But of course you can install 4.4.4 on the Z2 by the Xiaomi Model M9. So, but this device here has pure Android, and of course there are tons of custom ROMs out there for this device. I make a custom ROM video for Nexus 5 every single week, but that stuff, that custom ROM stuff, that custom support will not ever going to come to this device. So if you have a Nexus 5, even though I'm pretty sure if like 3 years pass from now, Nexus 5 will still be able to upgrade to the latest version of the Android. I'm pretty sure about that. But as far as this device is concerned, it's not even have the KitKat. There's no software update option. Qmobile haven't put any kind of software update option here when you go to the About Phone, and as you can see, we have no software update option, and that's a most annoying thing ever. Even Huawei has software update option. So also, if you're considering another phone to buy, which is Huawei on a 3C, that's a good device. It will cost you like 20,000, but still that device is upgradable to KitKat 4.4.2 manually. So let's compare these two devices over here. So in terms of display, both devices have a full 5-inch 1080p display, and this one has a little bit better PPI, but the Nexus 5 has, feels good, but still display wise both are good. Now in terms of the camera, the Nexus 5 comes with an 8-megapixel camera over here, and this device comes with a 13-megapixel camera. So I already uploaded a video of comparing the video quality, 1080p video quality of these two devices, and also some picture comparison of these two devices. You can check my channel out right now. And but I give you my verdict here in this video, because in terms of camera, both devices are equal. In some ways, Nexus 5 does capture better photos because it has optical image stabilization, which this device does not have. So LG phones, this one, LG G2, G3 has OIS, which is one of the best features to have on your device. Whereas on this phone, we have 13-megapixel camera, but I'm not sure, they have put a lot of pixels there, but still the quality is not nowhere near 13-megapixel because, when you're using the camera, there's some annoying lag. And but in terms of video recording, it has amazing video recording. This device crushes Nexus 5 in terms of video recording, because you can actually focus during recording of the video, which is then again an absolutely amazing feature. Because if you watch my video, I was recording the video, and then I was touch to focusing the things like leaves, which just focus the background, blur the background like a DSLR, so it looks completely awesome in a video. So the software wise, the Nexus 5 is the winner, as I explained earlier, latest version of the Android. Also under the hood we have 1.7 GHz octa-core processor, Meli 450 MP4 GPU, which is quad-core GPU. On the other hand, here we have Snapdragon 800 with Adreno 330 GPU, which is then again a quad-core GPU. Now, both devices come with 2 GB of RAM, and both the devices has no SD card slot option. Both devices have internal memory of 16 GB, whereas Nexus 5 is also available as a 32 GB model here. You can try out that one too if you want to, but 16 GB is kind of like enough. But for most people who wants gaming, a lot of apps and games, then I would recommend you to buy a 32 GB Nexus 5. And on the Z6, we have only one variant out there. I've checked out the market, and they have only one. And you know, this phone is kind of like on short, or maybe people is buying this phone. People are buying this phone a lot because it's not available in most of the markets out there, in some shops. If you are asking about the performance, both devices have similar performance. 1.7 GHz octa-core with 450 MP4 Melody GPU is equal to the Snapdragon 800, and both devices can run games good. But on the Nexus 5, we do have the optimization because it's a popular device, so apps are more optimized for this device. And for example, I downloaded Batman Arkham Origins on this phone. And the app doesn't work because it's a Qmobile device, or maybe it's running 4.2.2 Jelly It's not on KitKat. But on the Nexus 5 and my other known devices, even S2 has is running the Batman game without any kind of problem. So also weight wise and in terms of thickness wise, everything, this phone is better. And you know, also from the looks, it looks better because whenever you hold in hand. But one of the drawbacks here is the camera. Whenever you place it on the table or you slide it, it will scratch here on the camera because it's a little bit out. Whereas on the Nexus 5, the camera is also a little bit out, but still you can use some things like grab stickers on this to protect the glass over here. So yes, that's my full comparison here of these two devices. If I missed anything, if you want to know more, then you can comment down below and I will answer you. And be sure to like this video and subscribe, and I will see you next one.